This is how we're starting it.
Nat one on a death roll. Let's go.
There will
Welcome,
be no
everybody. It's Rethink Gaming's Monday Night RPGs featuring Curse of the Crimson Throne, a Paizo Pathfinder adventure, played with the 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons rule set through Discord and Fantasy Grounds. That's a mouthful. Thanks as always to Sirenscape for the amazing atmosphere and music. Make sure you check them out at www.sirenscape.com. You've just got to be using it at your gaming table. If you want to support this content, please look us up on DM's Guild or Patreon. We're Rethink Gaming in both places. And if you're a Dungeon Master, there'll be an after-action stream immediately following this game to talk about what happened. Yay. Alright guys, let's get started. So, we are looking first at the background of the beautiful vista of the city of Corvosa. Excuse me. We're going to talk for a minute about where everything is laid out and a little bit of information about how the setting works. But we've got the background sounds of the Corvosan streets.
Adrian is not going to be happy about this.
Well, that comes later. Save that for later. But anyway, yeah, so let's talk first. The world that we're in is Paizo's Galorian world. It's a kitchen sink setting, and it's a kitchen sink setting by design. So the one of the things that they decided happened to TSR that they weren't going to let happen to their company was the fragmenting of the system through various settings. So what they did instead was to put a setting in a country, and each area or region of the map is its own little country and has its own theme. And they stick pretty strongly to this theme. So there is Transylvania, there is Persia, there's Arabia, etc., etc., etc. All of these different little places. Varesia is the place where adventures happen. It most closely matches the quasi-European Dungeons and Dragons setting you're going to be most familiar with. And Corvosa is in Varesia. So let's start with a couple of maps here. First, let me show you this map of the hinterlands. You kind of zoom in the corner, you can see roughly where this cutout is. Does everybody see that so far?
Yep.
So there's a perpetual hurricane going on down there that's surrounded by pirates and all kinds of stuff. But that's the inner sea. And Corvosa is in Varesia, in the very bottom corner of Varesia. You can kind of see where it's set out on that map. We're done with that map for now, but we'll probably come back to it later. This is the country of Varesia. So it's got Corvosa way down in the bottom right corner. Additionally, there's Magnamar, which is very similar to Waterdeep, if I'm honest. Sandpoint, which is the start of Rise of the Rune Lords in a common setting for adventures, and all these other sort of things going on through this territory. This is filled with ruins that were until very recently protected by magic, and there's goblins and wilderness and all that kind of stuff. Corvosa is on the eastern edge of the territory and was and still somewhat is a Chilaxian territory. So the Cheliacs are devil worshippers. They're highly lawful from an alignment sense, often lawful evil, but not always. They like one of their queens actually sold her soul to Asmodeus, and that's part of their success. So they dabble in diablerie, and it's relatively normal for them to be practicing evildoers. Well, Corvosa's government is technically distinct, but it's Chilaxian by heritage. So there's a lot of that in the DNA of the city and in how it's structured. We'll talk about that a little bit more in a second. But the Hell Knights, for example, are the law and order, or a common facet of the law and order in Corvosa. Hell Knights are kind of like paladins, but not really. They strengthen themselves by fighting devils over and over and over again until it becomes easy to fight devils, and then they know that fighting ordinary folk will be trivial.
That's pretty neat.
That's why they're known as Hell Knights. They are not all evil, but they are all lawful. All right. So enough of the big scope setting stuff. Let's look at the actual city. Corvosa is old. It just celebrated its tricentennial 300th anniversary last year. The city center is built upon a pyramid that was here before the city was. The characters will be starting in the Midlands area, which is that sort of nook on the right side where you can see all the docks shooting out. Midland is the most cosmopolitan, and this helps because a lot of you are not human. It's the most welcoming. It's what you would typically think of as a fantasy city. There's all of the things, taverns and merchants and magic shops and all the things. If you're looking for something later, you can tell me, and I bet we find it. The city itself had a bit of a falling out. So there was a god, a human god of humans, called Eridan. And he physically walked the earth and defended humanity from its invaders and oppressors. And then he died. There's a lot of story that goes into that. We're not going to get into all that now, but that was a couple hundred years ago. Well, I think about 100 years ago now. A lot of the people who lived in Corvosa left because the Chilaxians tightened their grip and became more and more devoted, openly devoted to Asmodeus and devil worship, because the followers of Eridan lost their power and were no longer able to oppose them. So half of the city's population just up and left, and they went and actually founded that city Magnamar that I was talking about earlier. So as a result, Corvosa is just bereft with abandoned buildings. There's a city law, in fact, that says that if a building is believed to be abandoned, anyone can petition the city to report it as such. A public notice gets posted, and then they wait 2 years. If no one comes to quarrel with the notice, the city seizes the property and then can put it up for sale. As it happens, there's just tons and tons of unused area, dilapidated buildings and such in Corvosa, which is due to the half of the population packing up and heading out of town. Let me look at my notes and see if we missed anything. Okay, one thing to note, because the setting is slightly different, if you chose languages using some default fantasy assumptions, you should be fine. If you chose languages using some Forgotten Realms assumptions, you may or may not be fine. If you run into a language that you wish you hadn't picked, or if you want to do a trade really quick, just let me know while we're playing. Say, hey, I don't think I'm ever going to need Bugbear. I'd rather have Verisian instead. But everyone does speak common. The racial languages are still a thing, Elven, Gnome, etc. So probably won't be a big deal, but I noticed it's one of the Pathfinder things. Just in general, right, these Pathfinder worlds have a lot more color and depth. The characters, all the NPCs I got ready for tonight's adventure, if we get that far, each speak like 6 languages. It's reasonably crazy. So, yeah, if we need to, we'll swap them around. So
Bob, is Sylvan one of the...
it is.
languages?
Yes.
Okay.
Sylvan is, yes. All right, so as I mentioned, we're starting in the part of town called Midland. The party has just finished, so it's late in the evening. Switch that actually. It's late in the evening. The party has just finished either participating in or watching a gladiatorial combat show. It was put on by Norbert, Fell, and Rumble in the square. What's the actual name of the square? Hold on. Just clicking through here.
Would that be up north, Jagar Circle?
No, I don't think so. It's Eridid's Square. So
Okay.
forming a
Southeast of the city.
plaza just past the West End High Bridge, the square makes a popular landmark that locals and visitors alike are used to set up meetings or simply orient themselves within the ward. I will put in the party sheet in the inventory section the 29 gold and 53 silver you collected from tips.
Jeez, guys, it was such a good night. Thank you. Time to go find some ladies. What? I have no idea where we're at. Ha.
Good night. We're barely covering our nut. What are you, crazy?
It was a good night. I had fun.
So Phil hands each of them 5 gold, puts 5 gold in his own pocket, pulls out a second pouch, puts the rest of the money in it, and says, "This'll cover our expenses," and puts it right back in his own pocket.
Fine. No, as long as I don't have to deal with it.
Okay, so there's what? There's 6 of you. 3,
All,
4, 5,
all a
6,
group.
7.
We'll just distribute it equally if it's all a group.
So we are already a group.
Well, let's talk about that. So we've got some people that have some connections pre-planned. Let's start with Blunt, Bishop, and Victor. You guys all know each other, right?
I know
Believe so.
Bishop and Victor know each other. I don't know if I think Blunt might know Andriel.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember the full backstory now.
So Blunt, you were an orphan.
I ran away to the orphanage. I'd have to pull up the guy's name, but basically I used faith to escape my terrible childhood and escape to the orphanage.
So we knew each other through the orphan working
Yep.
for Gidrin.
We're orphan buddies.
Yeah. Okay.
You found a holy symbol of God you worship today. While on a job with Gadrian, intrigued by it, you snuck off to attend service. While Gadrian found out, he beat me within an inch of my life and broke my holy symbol.
Oh, right.
My faith let me block out the pain. So I escaped to an orphanage, and that was the start of me being a religious folk and an orphan. But we became
Okay.
friends, because I'm friends
Okay.
with everyone.
We're orphan buddies. Got it.
All right. So as former employees or wards of Gedrin, you know that he makes his living primarily by never paying rent because he exploits that loophole that I mentioned. If he doesn't stay in a building longer than a year and a half, nobody can say anything about it because nobody technically owns it, as long as he's correct and it is vacant. So he waits for the notice to go up and then moves in.
Does he bring his children with him?
He
Kinda
does.
like
He does, and
Oliver.
either you've experienced this yourselves or you heard stories from the other children about it happening.
Okay.
All right, so let's talk then about Bishop and Victor.
Bishop and Victor have a third friend named Fjord, and he was convicted of murder. He murdered a dwarven nobleman, and there was a fisherman that blamed Fjord, and we are currently just kind of trying to track down evidence to free him, because we found out that the fisherman that laid blame is actually dead, and we found out that Gedrin is actually part of the reason as to why, and that we believe that he might have some kind of truth or evidence that could free our friend who's currently lying low in Old Corvosa right now.
Very good. And Phil, Norbert, and Rumble were connected, I believe.
Speak, manager. Go.
Yeah, so Jonathan or Rumble is a gladiator, pure and simple. And he's kind of a big mouth, and he needs someone to keep him in line so he can be a little bit more successful, someone to track those wins and brag about them. And Phil excels at doing that. Phil happens to know Norbert because he dated Norbert's aunt, who was taken advantage of by Gendrin. So that's why we all just kind of have a grudge against him. And if we're forming maybe our common disdain for this SOB might have led you guys to us. So maybe your friend who's in hiding might have sent you to see Phil or seek out Rumble or something to that effect.
Also, Phil, did you take into your background knowledge of the harrowing?
Yeah, so Phil's kind of a know-it-all. He's a saged bard, so no one knows if he's really full of crap or if he actually knows stuff when it counts. But he claims to be one of the harrowed, people who know how to read a harrowing deck.
I trust him. He leads me in the right direction. I don't like numbers. I don't like dealing with things. I like to smash things and break things. And I'm very loud. And so he handles it all. Thanks, buddy. Right, little guy?
Yeah, big fella. Why don't you go eat an apple?
Yeah. Man, you guys are going to love me this round. Let's go.
I just like to carry all your stuff.
Well, while the match was going on earlier, I came to the match in order to try to see if I could pick a few pockets in the crowd to try to get plenty of money to give to the orphans. So that's why I'm at the match.
Okay. Now, over the last day or two, and you guys can use your imagination, if I just sent you a card, a harrowing card, then this has appeared in your possession somehow. You can tell me how it has appeared.
I mean, we could have had a fan give it to us, and I gave it to Phil. I can't read. Barely.
I got
Written
mine.
on the back of the card is a note.
Hey, Phil, this came to me in a vendor or someone. What does it say?
Bob, can I see his card? Or is it the same card? I did receive one also.
I received the card as well.
I did too.
I did receive a
Victor, did you
card.
receive a card?
Yes, I did.
Are these cards all the same?
I can't read mine. So, yeah.
Well, surely we can look at the picture.
Yeah.
I would show Victor and see if he got the peacock as well.
No, that is not the same.
I got a
Nope.
different card than that. That's not the same.
The question
Mine must
is,
have came from an adoring fan. Sexy drawing of myself.
does everybody's note on the back say the same? I know what Gadrin has done to you. He has wronged me as well. I know where he dwells, yet cannot strike at him. Come to my home at 3 Lancet Street at sunset. Others like you will be there. Gadrin must face his fate, and justice must be done.
Mine matches
Yes.
that.
Mine does
That
too.
was what mine says.
All right, Bob. Would it be possible that I could see Rumble's card, seeing as he gives it to me?
It says yeah. It says the same thing. And
Which animal is yours? Which
the
creature?
mountain man.
Okay,
Manly.
I have yours, Rumble. Don't worry about it.
Thanks, buddy.
Okay. Sam, you want to, or Norbert, you want to hand me yours too?
Yep, I will hand you my card. It is the theater.
I see it. All right. So we have 3 cards. What does everybody else think? Do we want to go see who this mystery man is? It sounds a lot like a board game I used to play as a child.
So I guess the question would be like, if like, can I do like a perception check to see if anybody else other than like Victor or myself have these cards that are like in this area? Because like I don't think
Well,
we've
because
like meeting up at this
we
point.
haven't met yet. Like for me, it's just Blunt and myself. So I would have gone to just Blunt and asked if he got one. Did you get one, Blunt?
And like, and also, and honestly, like, Rumble was the middle of the match when he got his, so he wouldn't look at it till later, like our group, till we settled down for the night.
We're already cleaning you up and trying to get all the damn oil off of you.
All that
So,
baby oil.
You have
while
no idea how many towels.
while
I'm just
you
saying.
were cleaning Rumble up and getting the oil off of him, the card actually slipped from behind his chest. Vambraces or whatever he's got on there.
It was under his pec.
It was.
Yeah,
It was
wrapped in the
one of
flesh.
his abs kind of sticking to him there.
Do we recognize the handwriting on the card or anything about that?
You can give me a check of some kind.
Okay.
You can pick.
Probably investigation would be good. Let me try to. Oh, I think I just rolled it.
Investigation at disadvantage, huh? Rumble does not recognize the handwriting.
Oh, there we go.
Norbert also does not recognize the handwriting. Phil does not recognize
Jesus.
the handwriting.
I don't recognize the handwriting. I'm a forgery
Oh,
expert.
But you would have to see the person first in order to recognize it.
Guys, this is not
The
the
spelling is
handwriting
too
of
good.
someone we know. This is somebody who's pulling the strings, and I don't know what to think about it.
It's still way too well for someone that we may know.
I know Rumble just wants to go because we're probably going to get fed.
That's the point, dude.
I mean, I'm down for some food.
Food and women.
Hungry.
Let's go.
All right, well, we'll go.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's finish cleaning up here, and then we'll make our way down there. We got a few hours.
Okay.
Victor, you want to go? The talk of justice has really kind of piqued my interest. Maybe we can save our friend.
Yeah, I mean, if we got a chance at helping Ford out, we should probably head over to this place.
Yeah, I
You guys
agree.
get cards too?
So all of us technically got cards, but since we essentially have the 3 groups, like it's you, Rumble, and Norbert, and then it's Victor and myself, and then Andrea and Blunt. I don't think we've kind of introduced ourselves. Like, I don't know if Bob can can I do like maybe a perception check to see if anybody else has like gotten a card like this, or notice if anybody has gotten a similar card and kind of looking around and looking at it.
Yes, you can do that.
Oh, that's so bad.
Is that high enough for him to see me standing here with 3 cards in my hooves?
I believe so, yes. If you're not doing anything to hide that fact, for example.
We're standing by the side of the ring, cleaning him up, or Norbert's actually wiping the oil. I'm management. I don't do that stuff.
Yeah, I'm wiping him. I'm wiping real nice.
I'll point out to Victor.
It feels really good for both of us.
He's very gentle.
I'll point out to Victor that like the people up there have got cards as well. Do we want to go talk to them, or just maybe meet them there later?
I mean, yeah, if they've got cards too, we should probably find out if they know anything about this. Who might be handing these out and why.
Alright, I'll walk up to Phil since he looks like he's running the show, just because he's like bossing the other person around to take the oil off, and ask him like, "What do you know about these cards?"
Who you bossing?
As they approach, I'm tucking the cards into my chest pocket. What cards? Who the fuck are you?
I'm a guy that just saw you have a card that's similar to mine. Something about Gadrin wronging you too, maybe.
I pull out of my other breast pocket a deck of cards. I have lots of cards, pal. I got 52 of them. Do you want to play something for some money?
No, I ain't playing tonight.
Let me
Maybe
see that
tomorrow.
card you have. What is that? That doesn't look like a playing card.
I'll show him the peacock card that I had.
You gonna strut your tail feathers for us, pal? The peacock, huh?
I
wait a
guess
minute.
so.
The one
Being a
I
metal
got.
man of 6 feet 8 inches kind of
I'm
makes
gonna,
it that. So
I'm gonna turn it over and read the back of it. Oh, okay. Maybe we do have something to talk about. Who's this with you?
this is Victor. He's my friend. He's a long time friend.
How's it going?
Well, what does your friend have? Let me see this.
I'm gonna keep that in my pocket. I'm not showing him what I got.
Okay, come on. Let's not be kids here. I'll show you mine if you show me yours.
Okay, yeah, let's see yours.
All right, I pop out 3 cards and fan them and fold them back into my hand and up the sleeve.
I want to see if I caught that with my perception. Let's see this.
Your perception versus my deception.
Let's
Are
do
we
it.
all here? Or are we all
Do
just
it.
strolling in?
Yeah, I see nothing. I shrug and I pull mine out. I got the courtesan.
So you guys are here as well. Like I said, it was a big show, and you either were in it or watching it or pickpocketing the people.
We're talking to the
Okay.
talent.
Right. Well, I don't see all this going on up at the near the stage because
No, that's what we're
I
at
had
right now.
yeah, I hadn't been watching the stage because I was out pickpocketing. But once I got the card, I'm going through the crowd trying to find Blunt. Do I see him anywhere?
I should be standing out like a sore thumb
Yeah.
because I'm dressed as a paladin.
Yeah, so
Blunt Brannigan.
Andrea,
You're a
you-
paladin,
you pulled that
Yeah.
card out of somebody's pocket.
right? That was what I was thinking. Is I pulled it out of the pocket, and then I look around to see who it is, and they've disappeared in the crowd.
So yes, you see Blunt. He's
Okay,
that
so
guy
I go
there.
up to Blunt and I say, "Hey, Blunt, I got this card.
That's a cool card you have there. Where'd you get that from?
I picked it out of a pocket, and I cannot find the person who had it."
Wait, you
And-
stole that? And I say that very loudly.
Shh, shh,
Stealing is
Yeah.
illegal.
shh. Come on, Blunt. Jeez.
Oh, sorry. Stealing's illegal.
What do you think?
I got a
what do
sexy
you think?
drawing,
And-
and I pull out
and
my
I-
card.
I show him the back of it. Oh, and you got one too?
Yes, it must have been a fan. But I didn't
Wha-
see where they went. But they gave me their address. I flip it over. Someone wants to meet me at 3 Lancet Street. Is that the good side of town?
Hey,
Do I know where that is?
Victor, wait, did you say 3 Lancet Street? Yeah, you two. The ones that look like you haven't eaten in a month. Come here.
I ate
Blunt,
breakfast.
You've got to learn how to keep your mouth shut.
Why, hello there.
Did you say 3 Lancet?
Yes. Are
I'm
you
gonna-
the admirer?
I'm gonna make
You're
you
not quite my type.
I'm gonna make you a guess. You both got cards.
I got this drawing. I show the
Okay.
paladin.
I look at their cards.
I don't give him my card. It's like I look at him, and I slip it back in my pocket, and I don't give him my card.
I'll fan my cards from one hand to the other and put them back in the other pocket.
All the while, I'm giving Blunt a dirty look,
So let me
Or
guess.
opening his
You
big
got
mouth.
their cards. You don't know where you got them from. You can't find their, maybe rightful belonging, owner. But you have a card and it tells you to go somewhere. We all find ourselves in the same boat. And I don't see anybody else here with them. And that's something special now, isn't it?
I'm quite confused. I don't think we're in a boat right now.
You're right, my friend. We're not in a boat. But you happen to be standing in my area. This is where we perform. As you can see, this is Rumble. You saw the show.
Are you a boat?
Sailed
No,
in.
but I'm
I
a
dripped
bridge.
some grease haphazardly onto Blunt.
What?
You
I
know,
look at him.
oh,
I look at him suspiciously, and I ask him, "How do you know Gadrin?" Because if you have anything to do with him, and you want justice for anything he's done, I'm in with you. I hate that guy.
Yeah, that guy's a real jerk.
I would say he's more than just that, but if we all have something in common, we might as well go together and figure out what's going on.
well, I say there's strength in numbers, and if we're all going somewhere and we don't know who's calling us there or why, and we could be going into a trap tonight. Who knows what this is? So I say there are strength in numbers, at least for dinner tonight. Let's stick together.
Okay. That sounds fair.
Fellas, what do you say? Pointing over towards Victor and Bishop.
Be down for that.
I'm in if he's in.
Good. Then everybody could help us fold up chairs and put away the ring. We got a nice little bag here, and we'll make our way to dinner.
Wait to put it work, Bill.
Blunt shows off his strength by lifting many chairs.
Management, Rumble. Management.
Management.
I sit in my chair next to the bag, waiting for the other chairs to go in.
I lean against the stage with my hands crossed and don't pick up anything.
Bishop also doesn't pick up anything and just watches.
Man, all these people must be really tired. I lift a lot of chairs.
Wait,
God.
so what do I need to roll to see how good I was at getting all the grease off of Rumble? Can you pick up these chairs effectively?
Oh no, you successfully degreased Rumble, if that's what you set out to do.
This will be a normalized thing. Just get used to it.
He was getting a little frisky, and I wasn't quite sure how to handle that,
Just rub the nipple slowly.
how to process it all.
We back up the ring. I toss the ring into the bag.
And if memory serves, by looking up and at my little sundial on my wrist, it should be right about time that with our packed up ring as a group, we could probably make it right on time if we leave now.
Indeed, you're in the right district. It's not that far.
And as we all set off down the road, Phil pulls out a lute and strums.
I bust out my
reason.
drum.
And I thought you said liar. I was like, you have to blow on that. Anyway.
No, Phil is a liar, and he does blow regularly.
All right. You come to a run-down looking fortune-telling shop. Based on the sign. There's no name on it, just an all-seeing eye and a deck of cards.
Who wants to go in first?
I'm just going
let's
to wander
go.
on in.
Nope. I just kick it open.
Okay.
Can I kick the door?
The door is not locked and opens readily.
Nah, just come kicking it.
You're picking it either way.
It opens when you kick it.
Thanks. Cool.
It's a shop door. It's designed to swing both ways.
You said there's a deck of cards there. As we go in, is that a harrowing deck? Like, does it stand out as something I've seen before?
Yes. Yes, you would recognize this symbol as a fortune teller. Okay. The interior of this small, humble home consists of a single cozy chamber filled with a fragrant haze of flowers and strong spice. The aroma comes from several sticks of incense smoldering in wall-mounted burners that look like butterfly-winged elves. The smoke gives the room a dreamy feel. The walls are draped with brocaded tapestries, one showing a black-skulled beast juggling human hearts, another showing a pair of angels dancing atop a snow-blasted mountain. Third tapestry on the far wall depicts a tall, hooded figure shrouded in mist, holding a flaming sword in a skeletal hand. Several brightly colored rugs cover the floor, but the room's only furnishings are a wooden table covered by a red throw cloth and several elegant, tall-backed chairs. A basket covered by blue cloth sits under the table. You can see a small piece of paper weighted down with a stone paperweight sitting on that table.
I want to look at it.
Who said that?
Norbert.
Norbert. Get it.
There's no one in the room?
There is no people in the room.
I'm going to kind of wander around and case it to see if there's anything of value.
Norbert?
Yep. All right. I'm going to read it out to the group. Thank you for coming. I had to step out for a bit, but shall return shortly. Please have a seat while you wait. The basket under the table contains bread and drink for you. I go straight for the drink.
As soon as he said that, I'm already eating the bread. Sorry.
I'd like to grab a piece and investigate it and see if it shows any signs of sort of poison or sedative agents in it or anything.
Still eating it. Don't care.
I've already had it. It's fine.
I'm doing it for my own self. You guys go ahead and eat.
I'm sitting in the
Rubber
chair.
was a bad influence on me.
Rumble, carbs, buddy. Remember, got to keep the six-pack.
Hungry.
Do I see anything of value that I might be able to pilfer or steal?
There's not much here. The tapestries are a fine make if you could get one out of here, but you'd have to come back when there weren't so many people watching.
Okay.
The food is delicious. The wine smells great as well.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I'm eating some, drinking some of that wine.
Yep. Nice and free.
Free food's good.
Ambiance is a little subtle. Okay. There's nobody here, nothing going on.
I'm sitting
Is
in
there
the chair.
like a back room, like a curtain for the shop? Because like you're talking about that, there was just like this table with a bunch of chairs, and this guy stepped out. Is there like a back room to the shop that we can kind of like go explore?
Really great question. There is an upstairs, and there's a back door, but the entire ground floor is a single room.
Okay. Does anybody want to go check upstairs or back in the back with me while we wait for our host?
Bishop,
check
where's
the
your
back.
manners? This isn't our house.
Guy shouldn't have just invited us over and not shown up. This is sketchy.
So
Yeah,
let's,
I'm about to take my drink and go wandering around, exploring.
let's take a look at that deck for 1 second. Is that the exact same deck that our cards came out of? In other words, is it missing the 7 of them that we have?
Did I say there was a deck?
You said that I think there was a deck on like the sign outside saying like this was a
Yeah.
reading shop,
That's
but I
not
don't
a
think you
sign.
said that there
I
was
thought
a
it was in the
deck out
room.
there. Because I think Andrea was like looking for stuff, and I think you just said like of value, and she just found like those tapestries. I don't think there was necessarily like a deck.
No deck
Sorry,
yet.
I misunderstood. I thought that was apparently that was the sign. Of the tapestries, do we recognize any of those 3 people?
Yes, those are each different arrowing symbols.
Do any of them match the cards that we got?
No.
I mean, guys, food and drink's never something to just scoff at. We could sit back and relax. We've had a long day already.
Yes, but the mention of Gadrin should all put us on our toes. And anytime he's involved, nothing usually good follows.
Yeah, this could be a trap of some kind.
That's crumbs.
Is there any sort of indication of where this shop owner or whoever has gone? Any like notes or anything weird like that?
You hear footsteps coming down the stairs.
Guys, he's upstairs. He wasn't out.
Told y'all we should have looked up there.
An attractive, middle-aged Varisian woman with long, dark hair descends, shuffling a deck of cards.
Hello, nurse. How you doing?
What's up?
All right. I'm going to play a Sirenscape thing. It's relatively long. I'm also going to share it in the chat so you can read along. I know this will hurt your ability to interrupt her, so we'll just pick that back up if you decide to do that. But I want to try this. I've never used one of these before, so here we go.
Thank you for coming, my friends, and for putting up with my unconventional method of contacting you. I have reason to remain hidden. You see, a vicious man would see great harm done to me if he knew I was reaching out for help. This man has done something terrible to each of you as well. I speak, of course, of Gadrin Lamb, a man whose cruelty and capacity to destroy the lives of those he touches are matched only by his gift of avoiding reprisal. You see, a year ago, his thieves stole this, my hero deck, from me. It is important to me, an heirloom passed down through a dozen generations, and also my sole means of support. When Lamb's pickpockets stole it, my Senaran tracked them down and returned my deck to me. But Gadrin had him followed, and soon after he left my home, Gadrin's thugs murdered him. I sought help from the Corvosan Guard, but they turned me away. And so I asked around. I paid bribes. I consulted my hero deck for advice. And recently I was rewarded. I found out where Gadrin dwells. He can be found in an old fishery north of here, at West Pier 17, where he trains abducted children to be pickpockets and counts his stolen treasures. But I need your help. I cannot hope to face this man on my own, and the guard moves so slowly that if they were willing to help, Gadrin would certainly know of their coming well in advance. And even if they arrested him, what guarantee would I have he would be punished? This criminal has evaded the law for decades, but you know of these frustrations as well, for word on the street has it that Gadrin has wronged each of you too. So there we are. It is time for him to pay.
When she talks about the fishery, does that track with the fisherman that was slain that had accused Victor Zemai's friend Fjord?
So there are several fisheries down on that part of the water, but it's possible.
Okay.
The insight
We have-
checks find somebody who seems to earnestly believe what she's saying.
Yeah, West Pier 17 would be right off Warehouse Way, so we know how to find that.
Do we have any indication that this person is not trying to hurt us or send us into some sort of trap?
None of the insight checks revealed that, no.
Okay.
So you've agreed to help me? She says.
Yes.
Should
I
always
defer
help
to my
a damsel
manager.
in need.
Give us a moment to talk amongst ourselves, Zalara. We'll see what we can do about this. Do we have the room? Would that be okay?
She nods and looks around and decides to head back upstairs.
Now, Blunt. I'm just going to be blunt with you. Is that okay, Blunt? Keep
Yes.
your voice down. Okay? Everybody else can speak quietly. You whisper. Got it?
Yes.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are you sure about that?
Rumble. Work with her. Come on. I'll give you a raise. Just
Done.
behave.
Done.
Okay. We're all obviously wanting something out of Gaijin, and none of it being good, right? She wants the same. If we're all standing here together and she brought us all here together, this means one of two things. We're going to find him there or we're going to find a trap there. What do you guys think?
You seemed pretty earnest when I
think-
was listening to her.
She does seem earnest now, but Gadrin has his ways of turning people, even if they've murdered their own kids.
That is true.
I
So-
feel like either way we've moved closer to our goal, whether it's a trap or not.
Agreed.
So
I'm all for getting any kind of revenge against Gadrin, but also, is there anything in it for us?
we can ask
Any
her that.
pay?
We can ask her that. That's not a problem. I'm sure if we find him, we're going to find stuff. And if we find stuff, it doesn't have to come back here. But
I
as
need
far
more
as
chairs.
compensation from her, that's a good question. You're right, Norbert. We always need more chairs.
As long as we're splitting up these chairs evenly, I'm okay with it.
No.
No chairs evenly, then.
They all go to Rumble for a general smackage.
Yeah, we go through a lot of chairs. Like, in all honesty.
Yeah. Lot of chairs.
Lots of chairs.
It's a good thing.
It's quite expensive.
Yeah, I think I saw like 5 chairs broken during that match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
They were
was a
my good
pretty
chairs
lazy
too.
match.
They weren't even meant to be part of the match.
It just depends on how pissed off you get me and like how much to get the crowd going. It's all about entertainment. Oh, I was supposed to be quiet. Sorry.
And Corvosa doesn't even have a furniture guild, thank God. Otherwise, we'd be paying taxes out the ass.
Corvosa doesn't have any guilds, actually. They're forbidden by law.
Lots of taxes, though.
They do have taxes.
Lots of taxes.
The sole exception is a Thieves Guild, which is known to
Yeah.
operate, but is secretive in its membership.
All right, folks. So we're not doing this for her. We're doing this for us at her behest, right?
Right.
Are we all agreed?
Yeah.
Yes.
There's 7 of us. Do
I'm-
we have to come up with some kind of witty name or something?
I'm agreed, but I will have to meet you at a predetermined place. I can't be seen in a large group with you guys.
Yeah, that's cool. You just head off to the shadows. That's what you do best.
Oh, are you sure? I got this big, huge bed. I was going to fit all 7 of us.
Oh, we could turn the mat into a group bed. The wrestling bed. Let's go.
It'd be just like the orphanage.
Yeah. Just like home.
7 is quite spacey. We used to sit 20.
That's for a different event.
You guys have an orphanage? Lucky?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do share the mat as a bed between the 3 of us for now, but we are willing to add 4 more.
All right. Well, nonetheless, let's I'll
Rumble
throw a
Rumple and his
pebble
crewmates. Let's go. That's our name.
up at Zalara's door for her to we're calling for her.
Okay.
Can we go yet? Can we go yet? Can we go yet?
She comes down.
We'll go see if what you say is true about where he is. And if he's there, we have our own reasons to give him some good paybacks. But if there's anything in particular that you're wanting, What is it, and what are you offering?
I have little to pay. I could read your harrow.
How many chairs does she have?
She has 6 chairs.
We're taking those.
I want some of them at least.
We're going to take half the chairs. Okay, she has to have room to read for 2 people. So, Zalara, we need half of your chairs. That's just going to happen. Whether we do business or not, we're taking half the chairs. But as far as these cards that you picked for each of us, can you tell us why, or would you like to read for the group? I mean, I can read, of course, but we'd be interested for your feedback.
The cards chose you. They are in your alignment.
And what does that mean?
These cards most closely match your essence.
That explains why my card is dead sexy. Just looking at it.
Not quite sure how I'm a peacock other than just being so tall, but okay.
A unicorn is extra horny, so this makes sense.
That I can see that. Yeah, everyone loves a good horny unicorn.
I think hers is trying to call me dumb.
I mean, yeah, you are.
You're not wrong. Let's go.
Pick up some chairs.
So, Zalara, would you like to read for the group before we go?
Perhaps it would be best for me to read when you return.
Why?
I don't know, so she can point us in the next direction? She got us here in the first place.
Are you saying you can't offer us any insight?
I already have.
Told us exactly where to go.
She has pointed us where to go.
He has pointed us where to go.
Let's go check it out. And we can come back here. I need to go kill. I need to go. Let's go.
Is everybody ready to go?
Yeah, help me slide these chairs into my gym bag of holding, and let's go. How nice are these chairs, by the way?
They're not. I don't know.
I mean, they're pretty nice. They're like dining room chairs.
Is she okay with us just taking the chairs?
We told her we were taking them either way.
She's amused by it. Yes.
You probably won't get these chairs back, but
think so.
They will go to good use.
And if you do get them back, you should really have them reupholstered.
I pick them up and I'm
As soon as he starts putting them in the bag, I just walk out and just wait for them outside. I don't want to. Bishop does not want any part of taking chairs from a lady when that's part of her business.
I want to sit back and watch this. I want to see how many chairs they take.
I think we settled on 3.
When Norbert reaches for the 4th, Phil slaps his hand.
I'm picking it up, swinging it left and right.
Oh, no.
Yeah, these will work.
Yeah. Do you want to carry a chair, or do I have all of them in my bag?
I'm carrying one. I'm just practicing.
Okay. Wearing it like a backpack chair?
Yeah, kind of something like that.
Perfect.
Adding chair as a weapon to my arsenal. Gotcha.
As they're going down the street, I'm going to follow at a slight distance in the shadows.
Okay.
Make sure I don't lose them, but not be near them.
I will be doing the exact opposite. I will be in the middle of the street singing "We're Going on an Adventure."
I will be hanging back just because I'm gonna try to basically just stealth my way through while following them, just because I am a massive metal 6'8" man. I don't want to kind of be like, that's the guy.
Dude, do you not see who it is? It's me and Blunt are singing through the forest, through the hall, wherever the streets, singing "We're going on an adventure." You can have the middleman. You're not going to be the center of attention.
Yeah, I'm waving the fans and stuff right now.
Yeah, me too.
Sing for us. I want to hear what the song sounds like.
We're going on an adventure.
Adventure.
Adventure. We're going
on an adventure to kill. Wait. No.
No,
No.
no,
No. No. No.
no,
No.
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 Body slam.
Let the bodies hit the floor. No. God. Kidding. Kidding. That's a joke we like to tell in the church. We don't
Yeah.
kill people.
Never. I don't
Yeah,
kill people. No one dies
definitely
anymore.
We
hiding.
put people to rest.
Definitely not walking with the group.
And I have no problem at all stealthing through because of this show that's being put on in the middle of the street. Everybody's eyes go to them.
We're promoting.
As you head down toward the wharf, a large man in shiny black metal armor makes a beeline for you. You notice that the streets are relatively dead.
You look like you've seen hell. And then I do finger guns at the Hell Knight.
What is your
Sneak.
business on the streets tonight?
We're supposed to meet someone.
We're just heading home from a show.
Yes.
Which is it?
The first one.
There's been a lot of crime in this area.
Well, you better go fix that.
Yeah, don't you
Stop it
know
from
who I
happening.
am?
He stands as large as he can and takes a half step towards you. I am doing my job.
Me too.
Yeah,
Hard at work, I see.
yeah, I just did a show earlier. It was a lot of fun. You should have came by and saw it. We had all the people.
He was very greasy.
We're
Yeah.
aware of your illegal performances in the square.
We're just entertaining people.
I had a permit.
Yeah, see? Didn't you have the permit, Phil? Phil?
I put my hand
He says
out.
yes, he had a
Say, it's a
permit.
pleasure to meet you. I'm Blunt Brannigan.
I'm Rebel, the great one.
He
Did
reaches
we have a
out.
permit?
No, you didn't have a permit. What are you talking about? It's questionable whether you actually needed one. He reaches out and shakes your hand. Very, very nice to meet you. I am Indariel.
It's nice to meet you, Indaro.
Yeah.
Have you heard of God?
Oh, you're one of those?
Which one?
I'm a big fan.
Are you a cleric?
No. I like to hit things with the sword. I'm a paladin.
Ah,
I throw people around for a living.
that can be an honorable choice. Not you, him.
Oh, dang. I was about to say, are you a fan?
I do it all for the big G. And I kiss my fingers and point towards the sky.
I do it for myself. I don't know what he's going on about.
Well, if you're out for lawful business, let me not stand in your way, but understand I have seen you.
Yeah, I hope you too. Come to our
It's
It's
show.
nice to meet you too.
I have also seen you.
We've all seen you. Everyone give this guy a round of applause for doing
How
this.
could we not see him? Your armor is so cool.
So cool. So pretty.
Do you polish that, or does someone do that for you?
I think it's that oil that we use. I want to know what the polish
Is that what you do at night? You sit there and you polish your armor?
Yeah,
I'm just curious.
I think it does.
I have a squire
Rumble,
for
go give him some oil or grease.
Move along. I've got work to do.
Squire.
I'm
Thanks,
on
bud.
patrol.
Thanks, bud. Y'all take care.
Bye, Angel.
Bye, Adriel.
Have fun shopping the demon.
Add a character. Bob's going to love all these conversations.
What a nice guy.
While we're going through the city, I want to keep an eye out for any thieves' cant symbols or signs that I might see along the way, with particular reference to Gadrin.
Sure. Give me a perception check.
And I think for me, as like we kind of just go up, Bishop will just kind of like keep an eye and see if anybody's like necessarily like following us after that interaction with Andriel, just kind of like making sure we're not like attracting too much attention with all the singing that's going on that they're doing.
Okay. You definitely are. People are like coming and looking out their windows and that sort of thing.
As they should.
Oh, damn, that was a good roll.
Okay, so Thieves Can't Symbols, this is a claimed area. It belongs to the Lambs.
Have I, either Blunt or I, been to this pier where we're going? Since they're training little lambs there, is
Not in
this
a
one of
long
the places
time.
where I have some familiarity with it?
I mean, if you're from the city, you've probably been here a time or two over the years.
Okay.
What are you looking for, Bishop?
Like I said, I'm just kind of trying to keep like more than just like the noticeable like people that are just enamored or just like why are they singing this song with this group? Just kind of like if people like other maybe like Hell Knights or maybe some of like Gadrin's men are kind of like in the area kind of keeping an eye on us, or if we're like basically just like if people are following us that aren't just normal like citizens or denizens of this area.
I look back at him. You're so paranoid. We can
This is
literally
Gadrin we're talking about. Of course I am.
Yeah, but we can handle everything. Anything. Look at us. Look at me and Blunt. Look how pretty we are.
I just shake my head in disbelief.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll let you know if you spot anybody.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
All right. Before too long, the singing group comes to an old fishery. It's a creaking, decrepit building, probably a few years from collapsing entirely.
Does it have a door?
It does. It has some doors.
Ah. I kick it open and say, this is how you open doors in this part of town. Because that's what was done earlier.
Yeah. I help him with it. Let's go.
I'm learning the local customs.
I like this Blunt guy. Hey, Phil, can we keep him?
We'll see about that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, weird.
I don't go barreling in with them. I'm going to stay outside.
Yeah, I'll
and,
stay back with Andrea. I'll just kind of
hidden in
shaking my head.
Yeah, hidden in the shadows.
Kids, huh? You know?
Man,
I'm standing kind of near the middle of the group, chairs at the ready, but not pulled out, but they are ready to go.
I think I'd be right next to him, just kind of keeping my eye out, just making sure that like we're not about to get jumped with this kicking of a door that just happened. So I'm kind of like in between with my range.
are there any people or children outside that we can see?
No, it's very quiet. It's quite likely that people are off the streets to avoid being victims of crime.
Such as us kicking in a door, presumably.
It's an abandoned fishery. It's not a crime. We're inspecting it.
Dude, we could be building it. Never mind. Expectors.
As I see it, we're potential investors. We're doing nothing more than evaluating undervalued property.
I agree there, Phil. Great brain.
All right, let's see if this. Okay, so you kick the door directly in front of you. What? I forgot to start the soundboard, didn't I?
Yep, I didn't hear nothing.
Yeah, same.
No door kicks whatsoever.
I think it stopped after the lady's speech.
Her plea for help.
Also, Bob, why do I have a gold star on my character icon? Just out of curiosity.
Who wants to tell him why he has a gold star?
He's inspired. He
You're
is.
inspired. You can use it to reroll because you play your character, and you can do it for like cool little things. And yeah, if you're really good at RPing, Bob can give it to you.
Dope. That's awesome. Cool.
Yeah.
So you must have done something good.
I must have done something good. Maybe it's my perception check, or
No, it's
I
just
don't know.
being it's just RPing.
Roleplay,
If you're
yeah.
just good art, yeah, it's just RPing.
Good role play.
You'll see me and Paul because we get a little crazy.
That's terrifying.
Was that someone sneezing or someone kicking open a door?
Kicking open a
Or is
door.
it
It sounded like a
Kinda like a-
sneeze kick.
like a sneeze fart? Like
Must have
someone
kicked-
just ripped some ass.
So
Now the
Blunt
dogs
just
aren't
kicked the
happy
door.
So you hear a dog going nuts behind the door.
Is there supposed to be a map here? Because all I have are black dot. I mean,
I think it's because we haven't explored. Maybe.
Did I not put you on the map? Should have been on there.
No, there's just up there. She is now.
oh,
There you go.
there, I found it. Okay.
Blunt, are you just gonna stand in the doorway, or are you going in?
Well, is it rude to go inside?
I mean, you've already kicked the door down.
Be
No,
careful of
the door
dog.
moved, but it did not open.
Oh, so it's locked.
It is.
Or
Can I brute
did you
force it
try to
open?
open it? Or
Guys, this way.
I wanted to kick it again with all my might.
Phil,
guys,
did you
look,
just
over
just say,
here.
guys? I kind of just shuffle over to him to see what he's looking at.
There's a walkway.
You going first, then, Phil? Since you found it.
Hell no. Management.
That's a hell no. I'm not letting
Rumble.
my manager go in there. Let's go.
I kind of just like hang right here to kind of just have like a line of sight because I've got my ranged bow.
Okay.
We're going
cool.
this way?
Send
This
in the
way?
talent.
This
Don't
way?
worry, gang. I got this.
This way?
Is that another door?
This is a slippery boardwalk clinging to the side of the fishery. It's held together by barnacle-encrusted pilings that have had half of their thickness worn away below the waterline 12 feet below.
Oh, shit. I would like to kick open this door.
I help him. Can I help him?
Yes, so if you're working together, then the strongest of you can check with advantage.
What's your strength?
My strength is 16.
I'm at 15. Go ahead.
I just roll strength for this?
Yeah.
With advantage. Ooh.
Yeah, you roll twice.
Yeah,
I
do
know
you
how
want
to knock in
Get
this
it.
part of town.
The door holds fast.
Rumble, show him how to do it. Jesus.
Wait.
Whoa.
Attaboy.
You are too strong.
That ain't
The
the way that
door
works. What are you
disintegrates.
Guys,
Oh.
guys. Hey,
Andrew, can
let
you
me
pick this?
That's gonna let me pick the door. Can you guys just chill
I
out,
step
please?
out of the way so she can get over there.
Ugh.
You hear the
I like
barking
this a little bit
dog
more.
from this side of the door, and you can hear a voice inside. Go away! We're closed!
Well, too
But-
late for trying to pick it, guys.
No, it's okay. Try picking it.
Yeah, come back to the front door.
We're not here for business, I shout
Where's the door?
through the door.
Over here, this one.
Where?
Oh, one second. I thought I was moving. I'm not moving. What-
You're not
Why is it
moving.
cancel move? There we go. Okay.
You're not moving at all.
I ain't
How do
moving
you
anywhere.
cancel movement?
Right click.
I can't.
Uh
move.
oh. I think we might need to roll initiative at this point if we're not moving.
Dialogue time.
Oh,
No.
Oh,
oh,
Okay, yeah, this door, right? This another door? Yeah. Over here. Open this door. Open the front door.
Which,
I'm whispering at her.
Where's the door?
over here?
This one.
there's the front door that we went through that Victor's at.
From
I
the
try
other
to
side
pick
of the door.
this door where Victor's at.
Blunt's
I step
gonna.
back. I step back to allow her to go after that
Do I do
door.
a sleight of hand or?
Yeah.
Is this open over here?
It's a walkway that goes around toward a ship.
Oh, this doesn't go into the building here? It just looked like it was open.
There is another walkway down there, but it's not clear how you get to it.
Gotcha.
There's a space underneath the building. It looks like it's only about 3 feet high. Could presumably dive in the water and swim, but it's a dirty, nasty river. The lock holds fast. Go from here, or I'll call the guard.
So are we hearing the barking from both doors now, thinking that there's 2 dogs, or just that like it's one dog?
You can hear the dog running through the room. So the dog and the man have come now to the front door.
Gotcha. Can I try to pick the door over here?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna do sleight of hand. Oh, that was nat 20 with the 23 for a +3.
Okay.
Hey guys, I got this door open.
How loud are you shouting that?
I'm just like quietly doing it because I had like 3 people at least next to me.
Okay.
Like I wasn't like yelling it because I knew I had at least 3 people here. Oh shit, there's a guy here.
Gadrin is not going to be happy about this.
Initiative, please.
Ah, damn it.
He would have gotten the door open if you had enough oil, I'm telling you.
Oh god, that's such bad initiative too.
I'll take it.
Noise.
Oh, that's not initiative. Oops.
Is that a
He looks
wand or?
annoying.
He's
Yes.
a wizard, he is.
He's a wizard, Harry.
He's a Harry wizard.
Very well groomed, thank you.
His chest.
Okay, everybody locked in?
Yes.
Wait. Dog.
We need a pet.
All right, the dog howls, brays, and heads toward the open door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And he's gonna attack Norbert.
Nice.
He's
Get the dog,
attacking with a
Norbert.
bite. Swing and a miss. Phil?
I'm having where is this dog? Is it coming through the door in front of them?
Yes.
It's a hellhound.
Is the door in front of Norbert?
Yeah, the door's in front of Norbert and myself right now.
Oh, okay.
1, 2,
Sorry, I'm blocking it with my little character face.
5. Phil runs over here, hides, and throws to Norbert Bardic Inspiration. Says, "Good luck, buddy."
Yeehaw.
There, I think I have to get back to that. There you go. And
Okay.
Phil hides in the corner.
Okay.
It's me. So these doors are closed in front of me?
They are.
Break
Yes.
them.
15, 20, 25, 30. Bonus action, I guess, dash. 15, 20.
Well, that would be just an action dash, right?
Yeah, action.
Because you're not the
Oh.
rogue no more.
Oh, yeah, you're right. So that would be just dash gives you total of 60?
Yep. And you can't
Okay.
stop in somebody else's square.
Oh, excuse me. What? Can I go next to the dog here? Can I just...
Oh, sure. Oh,
Why not? Wow, that is one angry pupper. And I can't do anything because I dashed, so it's Rumble's turn.
So can I get across through this door, or what can I do?
You can. Well, you'd have to shove the dog or something to move through it. You could theoretically go around. I mean, you can move through Blunt, or like up over the desk and stuff if you've got enough movement to do it. Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah.
Cool. Nice. Hit him with the chair that I've been holding.
Okay.
AK, it's a mole. But cool. I miss. He dodged. He did a flip.
Well, you are noobs.
Yeah, exactly.
No, we're noobs.
Well, I can't see anything because Norbert's in the way, so I'm going to hold my action and then shoot the dog if I see him with my short bow.
Okay.
Question: how do you hold an action in Fantasy Grounds?
You just say that you're doing it. You'll have to remind me that you want to take it later.
Okay, cool.
Okay, upon hearing everybody and this dog going at it along the side there, I'm gonna take a step forward to this door and then say, I call upon your dark power, and cast Eldritch Blast on the door.
Okay.
Are you on the side of the building, Victor?
Front of the door. Front door.
Okay. Yeah, I
Probably
can't
on
see
the
it. That's why I was
side.
curious.
Did that open it?
Roll some damage.
Roll some damage. Damage that door. Oh no, that's attacking the door. Did I hit the door with my palm to it?
The door dodged and now it's open. No, yes, you hit the door.
Now it's open.
Okay.
That'd be a cool enemy. Living door. The door actually opens the.
Right. It's a mimic.
It's a mimic.
The whole building's
Oh
just
my
a
god.
mimic. So, do you have any augments on that Eldritch Splash, like the shoving one or anything?
I don't know. It didn't add anything. Let's see.
All right.
Eldritch Blast 1d10. That's all it is. I think.
All right. So you blast a hunk out of the door. You can kind of see through it. I'm going to open it, but don't move through it.
Okay.
You can see.
Standing too close to the door when I did it.
Enough.
See if I can move. I can't.
Bill, is your Bardic Inspiration a D100?
No, it's a D6 at this level. Sorry. Did I give you a D100?
I think you gave Norbert a D100.
Oh, yep, I see it. It's a D100 right there. I'll take it.
Use it, Norbert.
Use
I'll
it!
take it. Don't take it away from me.
I'll fix it on my end, but for this
I
one,
need
you might
this.
have to fix it yourself.
I need this.
All right. So anything else, Victor?
That'll do it.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right. So Dude Man whips his wand and flings some acid toward Rumble.
Acid wand.
Uh-oh. Hold on. I don't have a DC. D7.
Duration is 10 minutes.
I promise you, this is going to hurt.
Alright, let's try this. Dexterity saving throw. You got hit by the acid. It burns you. Norbert.
All right. So I have not done this before in here, so I can move. Does it tell me how far I move in each one, or does it?
It doesn't.
Stop me.
You can move 6 squares. You can't move through the dog, but you can move diagonally through Blunt.
Through Blunt. Okay, so if I pop up, that way.
That's 1.
Okay. Can I stand here with him, or do I have to be like?
You can.
In a separate square.
You can't finish your turn in his same square, but you can stand there for a moment.
Can I stop here on this little corner, on this table or whatever it looks like?
You can stand on the table, sure.
I'm jumping on that table. Run past Blunt on that table. I do not like that dog tried to bite me.
Okay.
He's a grumpy boy. And I will cast a firebolt at said dog. And I do that, I believe.
Yes, you miss.
Oh, fuck you, dog. And I will
Don't forget
end my
your
turn.
D6.
Do what?
You have your bardic inspiration.
Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and just I'm gonna go ahead and use that because I don't like that dog is on there. So how do I use that?
And you have a 12. You can roll a d6 and add that to your 12, hoping to hit.
Okay. Do I just roll it into the chat there?
Yes. Yeah, you just roll a d6.
Okay,
so that'll be a 15 to hit. All right. So I will roll my damage to said Doug. I whiff. I clipped his ear. 1 damage.
Ooh, you hit the dog.
All right. Anything else?
I singed his tail fur.
That pupper got hit.
If you're done, go ahead and click the next turn button.
There we go. Your
All
bardic inspiration did a whole lot of work.
I'm going to try to dagger this dog. Excellent, it hits. Nice. And I just kind of hang tight here because I don't think there's anybody else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's nobody else on my square, so I'm just gonna hang tight here and yeah.
All right. The dog is going to attack the person who heard it last with a bite.
To me, no. Oh God, that.
Okay, so it bites your foot and it tries to pull you flat. You saved. It did not pull you over. Bill?
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I've seen enough of this dog bothering my friends. I'll poke it.
Okay.
This is what happens when you don't follow your local leash laws.
Bad doggy.
Doggy goes down.
Off to the side. And with a bonus action, I'm going to give Bishop Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, heck yes.
Little Bardic Inspiration for you.
Nice.
It just makes everything better.
It does.
And that's my turn.
It's my turn. All right. Yargan Balco. I walk up to this mean gentleman. I wish to attack him.
Ooh, nice.
Wonderful. I hit him. Non-lethally.
All right.
That ends my turn.
Rage mode. Someone hurt me. My beautiful skin. Let's go. Angry mode. Don't care. Hit him with the biggest chair I have.
You're going to hit him with the green chair that you just walked onto?
Yeah, I'm hitting him with the green chair I just walked onto.
Oh,
Nice.
nice. No.
The chair's a
Would
little
have
bit
been
too
so
bulky.
nice.
It's a little
Getting
bulky
attuned
for
to
you.
the chair.
You're used to a nice dinner chair, and this is just, you're just not used to the feel.
Luxury lazy boy.
I hate this game. I'm angry. I'm enraged. Like,
I do have my eye on that chair, and I am planning on stealing it later.
I'm hoping that poison attack didn't hurt my skin. That's what I'm more worried about too.
It's the moneymaker.
It's my face, not my skin. Hey, do we have extra healing oil?
It's all the same oil.
I gotta find healing oil. Let's go.
I got you guys for
Okay,
healing.
so
Don't worry.
you guys are. How many people are blocking this door?
So right now it's just Bishop in front of the door, and
Okay.
then Phil is right next to me.
Okay, I'm just gonna move up here.
And so you can move through him, but you just can't stop there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move up next to him, put my bow away, and pull out my daggers and hold my action. You
Okay.
guys are blocking me.
Okay, so is
I
the
mean, you can go past it, Andrew. You can go right past him into the room. You just can't stop your turn in his space.
Okay, well I'll move into the room then.
how do I give the turn back to her?
I got it.
No, she moved, so you're fine, I think.
Well, she
Sorry.
still has an action if she wants to use it.
Yeah.
If she wants to
Oh,
shoot
true,
past
true.
Blunt, she could.
I have no vision on what's occurring on that side.
I can't move to the left. There's only 2 squares here?
Yeah, that's just like a room.
Okay, I have no clear shot anyway, so I'll just stand right here.
Okay. All right.
So is the hole in the door big enough for me to get my arm through?
Yes.
Okay, so upon hearing that Rumble's moneymaker is in danger, and me being a fan, because I obviously went to his fight,
Right.
I shoved my arm through the hole and cast Eldritch Blast at Yarglin. I want to aim for his
Okay.
leg, non-lethal. I want to aim for his leg.
Attack at disadvantage.
All right. Disadvantage. Attack. This guy.
Ooh, still good.
All right. That's a hit.
Yeah. Gotta save
Nice.
the moneymaker. Right in the leg.
Ah! Gadrin! Gadrin! He screams as he falls.
Nobody hits Rumble's moneymaker.
He passes out from the pain.
He just called for Gadrin. Is he here, or do we think he might be here?
Man, I sure hope not with
I'd
how
say
hard I got
I
hit.
mean, potentially he could be, or he might have bailed. We should probably check the place. I shout through the broken door. Somebody want to let me in?
I'm gonna.
You got to pass
Go.
your turn, I think, right?
Oh yeah, that might help.
We're out of combat for the moment.
I
Oh.
opened the door for him and say
No, I do.
welcome.
He's my hero.
So can we wander freely in the room?
Hooray.
You can.
I want to check
Okay.
his body for for artifacts and stuff to steal.
All right.
So you said you did non-lethal damage to him, right?
Yeah, I shot him in the shin.
Okay.
Shutting down.
Is he like unconscious, or is he just laying there, unable to deal with himself right now?
He passed out from the pain.
He literally cannot even. Gotcha.
So
kick him really hard.
everything on his body is in the party sheet.
Party.
Hey, Bob.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to take off a little bit early here,
Okay.
so just have me following behind everybody, I guess.
Okay, we'll do.
Okay, I'm sorry. See you next week.
If possible.
See ya.
So do we as a group see this, like as he's like pulling stuff out, saying like, hey, this is what he's got?
Yeah, I mean that's what I would say. I mean I'm the one digging through it, but it's the party's stuff in my book.
Hey guys,
Right.
You want me to tell you what some of that stuff is?
Yeah.
So, Bob, can I use identify as a ritual?
You can.
So it says 1 minute per item. Is that right?
It's
Before
10
going through
minutes
the item-
to do the ritual.
Should we check the
Okay.
rest of the house before we check the items?
Yeah, I would say the same. Like, grab the keys and then try to open and unlock these doors.
We've got his loot. Put most of it in the bag of holding.
Yeah.
We can sort it out later. Maybe tie this guy up so he doesn't take off running, and check the rest of the house for Gadrick.
Grab the keys, the brass key and the iron key. Hold
Got
Yeah, I
the
on.
want to
brass key
see
and
if it
iron
works
key.
on either of the door, like any of
Okay.
the doors.
I test this door. With
If
the
I'm
iron
gonna
key.
put it in the bag of holding, is it just in the party sheet? Is that just what that means?
Yeah, just leave it
Is that
there
how we're
for
doing
now.
it?
We can, we
that
can.
works.
I don't know how any of this works.
We'll
Okay.
you're
divide
good.
it up later.
We can do that. That's
We need to add multiple chairs.
Riley, you're standing on top of me.
I'm on top of him. I try the iron key and the brass key on this.
Okay.
While he's doing that, Rumble, help me load this green chair into my bag.
Through that chair. I miss with it. I'm breaking it. Throws it against the wall.
Norbert, there's a chair in here for you to take.
So the iron key is too small
fuck
for the doors, but the brass key opens it. And
We got
yes,
an opening. Somebody try to find someone with this iron key. I go in with the brass one.
Get off me.
What do I see?
Well, really good question.
2 little beds.
No, hold on, back up. There's 2 dudes in there.
Oh.
That's not great.
That's not great.
It's a little flaw in the adventure design, honestly. They're having you meet the lady at sunset, and assuming you'll come back during the day.
So are these people asleep in here?
Well, they were until all of the
The
ruckus.
commotion.
We kicked a lot of doors.
You did. We did also kill a dog and tie up a dude.
The dog is dying. You guys.
He
can
had
totally
his
save
shins
that
blown
dog.
out.
Somebody save the dog. We need a party pet.
What's up, dog?
Who has some
Who's
healing for
good at
that?
animal handling? Ranger, save the dog.
No, fuck that dog. It bit the shit out of me.
I want
You're
it.
a robot. You didn't even
Actually-
feel that.
Does anybody need a heal?
I am down to half.
I am
So I'm at
perfectly
6.
healthy.
Hey,
Save the
Bishop,
dog.
come here.
Yeah, what's up, Phil?
Let's see. I gotta
Hold
move
on.
screen.
We just
I canceled
opened the
move. Hold on.
door, and people are getting dressed, and there's going to be a fight.
I would like to hold up my arm and say, "Nobody move," or you're getting Eldritch Blast to the face.
Riley's gonna yell in, "Vegan police!"
Seriously.
Oh no. Hey, I accidentally just closed my window. How do I open that map back up?
So any image that I've shared with you will be available in the images tab. So if you go to campaign
Oh.
and images, all the ones shared
Okay.
so far will be clickable. We're on the old fishery first floor.
Let's see. Let me try to. It just has a whole bunch of images of random stuff in there.
Yeah, you have to actually search for it in the search bar.
Oh.
I can share it again if you can.
Mostly we just tell Bob to share it again.
I love
Could you do that? Could
the
you do that, please? Oh, wait.
name of Giggles. That is perfect. That is hilarious.
You want me to share it?
Yes, because I'm too dumb to make this work. There we go.
Also, do we need to now re-roll initiative rolls?
Yes, I'm going to clear the initiatives.
Bob, do you want me to drive Andriel?
Yes.
That child scares me more than the orc.
That is a
The orc is here
terrifying
for a good time.
child.
The child is here just to murder people.
Jesus Christ! Like that kid is definitely on shiver. Look at him.
Yeah, that kid is
He's hyped
You
up on Mountain Dew.
I'm going for him first.
how's that a human child? Look at his ears. That ain't no human ears. That's a mutt.
That's a
Oh,
mermaid.
now. I'm half elf myself, man.
I just pissed off my god.
It's in fact not a human child, it's a gnome.
Why
Oh,
not
I
labeled
fucking hate
human
gnomes.
child?
It's a fake out.
Yeah.
That boy ain't right.
Why do you think it's freaking us out so much?
Exactly. It's just yeah.
Don't forget to re-roll initiative.
Oh, sorry about that. That's me.
That's me as well.
As well as me.
Hang on, I got one more to do.
I'll take it.
Yeah, you've got 2 to do, Phil.
Riley beat me.
Phil doesn't want to play.
Phil's gonna hang in the back. He's managing.
Phil's managing my health. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Managing our health and our livelihoods. Oh God. Was Giggles laughing or the gnome?
Question, Bob. I
Giggles.
just dropped down from 6 down to
Oh,
4.
God.
Did I get hit with something?
I gave him 2 health. I don't know why he took it as damage.
Oh,
Just
you're
pure
looking
wound.
at it backwards. Fantasy Grounds tracks the wounds you've taken.
Oh, okay. Cool. I was very confused about that for a second.
Yeah, I rolled kind of crappy.
No, that's fine. This is the first time really with Fantasy Ground, so I don't know
Bishop
how.
behind you.
Actually, that's kind of weird because it didn't put my casting modifier on that. He should have gotten +4.
So does that apply to casting modifier in Cure Wounds?
I always thought that it had. Yeah. Cure Wounds is 1d8 plus your spellcasting modifier.
Okay. You probably just need to tweak it in the spell.
Yep. And so you could take off your other 4 as long as Bob approves.
Your casting modifier is +4?
Yes, sir. I have a 18. I used +3 from Wraith.
Okay. Yep.
15.
So then do I just delete the wound?
Yep, you're good.
Cool.
And I will fix my Cure Wounds.
Thank you, Phil.
Damn it.
God, that laughing child in the background is freaking terrifying.
That's the orc laughing.
That's the orc? Oh my god, that's even more terrifying.
All right. Victor, you started this party.
Okay. I'm gonna hold my hand up and I want to try to talk to them, but I also want to do a reaction. So if they attack, can I do that? Can I try to talk to them and then do a reaction if they come after me in the next turn?
So, just so you're aware, they did hear the guy fall down and get attacked and scream for Gedrin and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just like have. I don't know if I want to have at it though. I don't know if they're immediately on his side. They were locked in here, right?
The door was locked, but
From the inside or the outside?
From the outside.
Yeah, we used a key to get it. Oh, I guess you would be able to lock it.
It
on
wasn't.
The inside.
Yeah, it wasn't padlocked. The skeleton key.
Oh yeah.
You know, that kid looked like he's on crack. I'm gonna go ahead, or Shiver. I'm gonna go ahead and grab him by the head and Eldritch blast him in the face.
Okay.
So what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Eldritch blast to the face.
Children these days, learn your manners.
I missed it.
All right, you do have inspiration.
I
If you wanna
would
use
like
it.
to use my inspiration. Point blank Eldritch blast doesn't work, people. Everybody knows this.
All right. Kaplow.
Oh, okay. I was very confused. I was like, that's a 7 and that's a 7. What happened? Okay.
All casting modifiers.
There we go.
Kaplow.
Kerplow. Okay. And then, yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it for this time. He was
All right.
warned.
I am not thrilled with this little gnome running in there. I am not a fan of gnomes. I find them creepy and they smell odd to me. So I'm gonna come in here. I'm gonna come up right next to. Let's see, where do I want to go? Well, I don't want to jump in the room because I'll just straight up die. But I can see him from right here.
You can.
I will. I'm gonna try to get them out into the open, into this room maybe prayer. I'm gonna cast prestidigitation, and I'm gonna create. Let's see. There's smell in there, I think.
Okay, what kind of smell?
I want just a horrible fart. I want them out of that room. I want them gagging. Sorry, Victor, but I'm going to cast prestidigitation in that room and just make it just a nasty ass smell.
Okay.
Oh my god. Constitution saving throws all around.
There you go. All right. Anything else?
And I'm going to let's see what else can I do. I, as part of my racial traits, can do what's it called? Mask of the Wild. Can I try to hide behind some chairs or a chair back here, or something in the room, or?
There's plenty to hide behind. I don't know that Mask of the Wild.
It's not quite
is,
wild,
but sure, we'll let you.
I feel like I will straight up just die. So I grab pop right there, behind a chair.
All right.
And then I will complete my turn. I don't know how any of that works. It doesn't really say. Attempt to hide when you are lightly obscured.
Okay.
But it is now Bishop's turn.
I'm scared how this. Bishop, we need you. He might have stepped away. Yep. Oh god.
Okay. So he blasts Hookshanks with the longbow. He's heavily damaged, but still alive.
Yeah, Bishop's on mute in Discord is what it looks like.
Sorry.
Ah, there we go.
Oh, hey, there we go. Sorry, I was talking to
He
myself.
lives.
I shoot him with the longbow, and then I'm gonna move over here, knowing that there was somebody in this door where Victor went through, and just being ready in case other people come out of those other 2 doors that I had my back to.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then that will end my turn.
I'm getting
Okay.
the feeling that I should have disengaged.
Giggles is going to step here. As a bonus action. Then he's going to swing with a flail. He's doing non-lethal damage. To escape the smell, he's going to move past Victor and step into the room. That will provoke if you wish to do an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I want to. You hit me.
Beat you like a drum.
Yeah, seriously.
Beat
I'm
you
gonna
like
hit
a
him with an Eldritch
redheaded
Blast.
stepchild.
Wait, can I do an opportunity attack with a cantrip?
I don't honestly know.
I could just hit him with the spear. Either way.
I don't know if that's like a feat
Yeah,
to
I think
use
you have
a
to have
spell.
feat. Let's assume you have to use a weapon
Yeah,
for
I think.
now.
Yeah. Okay. I'm pretty sure Warcaster has that on the added line, so I'll just
I
use
think
my
so.
spear. Yeah. Stab you in the leg with a 1.
He giggles.
You did 4 at least.
He
Just
giggled
nicked him
at
on the
me.
calf.
Yeah, I'm gonna save it. Sorry.
Okay, Hookshanks is going to disengage and move through.
What a friendly guy.
1, 2, 3.
That's my chair.
He's standing on the chair.
Fucking gnomes.
Acting like they own the place, right?
Gonna jump over the chair
Norbert hates gnomes, just FYI.
and unlock this door. That will take his action. Rumble, you're next.
Beat him with a chair.
Hey, Bob?
Grab that chair.
Bob?
What?
Could I get a reaction to him coming in front of me and unlocking a door out of nowhere?
He disengaged.
Okay, never mind.
I hit him with a chair really hard.
Okay.
It takes an additional damage, whatever this is, by the way. And that's 1 damage too.
Crunch. That chair is broken.
Yep, I have to find another chair. But yeah,
Okay.
I do that. I'm mad. I blocked it away so he can't get through the door. I'll do everything in my power to stop him. And I'm stepping on top of the guy that I'm on. Don't give 2 crabs.
What part of him are you standing on?
Hopefully his balls.
Oh.
Okay.
Jesus. Goes for the weak spot.
Yeah.
Tell me you hate the guy without telling me you hate this guy.
Well, how do I get past this man so I can fight?
You can step diagonally through.
He has
I
reason to hate the
shimmy
guy.
around. Giggles! I'm attacking Giggles.
Finish him, Blunt.
I'm gonna do a non-lethal attack.
All right.
Never mind.
You have inspiration if you want to use it, or you can save it.
I don't feel inspired at this time. I'm gonna save it for later.
Alrighty then. Well, this guy's just standing right here in front of me, and I don't like it when he stands here in front of me, and he's just got to stop standing in front of me.
Okay.
Get the hell out from in front of me. Oh, that was the wrong one. I'm sorry. Can we fix that? Sorry.
What's wrong?
I rolled a D4 plus 2. It was a D8 plus. Well, I got the same thing, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
But
you
I
still.
think I double.
Yeah,
I think
you
I
still
double
fight
fit
him.
him. Yep, he shall-
Got it.
And bonus action, I'm gonna give Norbert Bardic Inspiration.
Nice.
Oops.
Amen.
Why are you not behaving? There we go. And that's the end of Phil's turn. And where is Andrea?
She's in the room just inside the door. Yargan's office.
Unfortunately, I can't see, even though I have her. I don't know why.
Maybe I need to reshare the map?
I wonder if it's because maybe when you first come in, you select who you are, and that just stays.
Yeah,
With-
I don't know. But I can't see her or her line of sight.
Okay. So she's in the room. You want her to move out of into the room everybody else is in? She can go to here with 4 squares of movement.
That would be perfect. And let her hit Hookshanks Roller.
Okay.
With, let's see, what does she got here?
She is eligible for sneak attack.
She's going to use it. So we hit the little button.
Put the effect on herself.
Gotcha. There we go. And there we go. No. Sorry. Have a lot of window errors here. Come on. There we go. Amazing.
Okay. And he goes down.
And she spits on him.
Gnomes. Sold.
All right. Is play Victor.
I am in a lot of pain right now.
And in a fart smelly room.
Oh no. Constitution. I'm gonna shove my way past Brannigan here and get out of this fart smelling room and
No gestures to come over his way.
do what now?
Well, if you come over this way, I can heal you.
Oh yeah, I might just do that then. Jumping over the table and over to
Are you disengaging?
yes, disengage.
Okay.
That way Giggles doesn't slash me through that.
I was ready to drop the dice.
Yeah, I'm glad that you you double checked with me. I appreciate it with my 2 health points. And yeah, that'll do it. Heal me.
Let's see. So, I am just chilling here. And from here, where I'm at, can I stab at old Mr. Giggles?
Yes, you can.
All right. Well, I think it's better for me to do this. I am going to just cast another cantrip, another firebolt at
All right.
Mr. Giggles. Fuck you, Giggles. Let's see. I'm gonna move away from Giggles because I don't like him.
I'm gonna hit you.
Yep.
If you pull away from him without disengaging.
Oh, is this a disengage? What does a disengage do?
Well,
Exactly.
Instead
an
of
action.
attacking, you
Oh,
could
okay.
use your
So I have
action
to-
to defend yourself while.
I'm
stepping
gonna continue to be here and tell Giggles, fuck you,
away. Okay.
To his face.
and then I will leave.
Okay.
I'm gonna fire a shot at Giggles.
Okay.
Kill him so he doesn't attack me.
And he goes down.
And I'll just be like, "Fuck you, Giggles."
I just stare at him.
That's for Norbert.
All right, so their gear will be added now to the pile.
Phil, help. Please. I'm bleeding.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Let me think about this.
I showed you the card for
I'm gonna
Shakespeare.
pick up the arrows if possible.
Uh,
Does anybody else use a bow?
Phil, help me.
no, I would like to take the crossbow bolts if
Thank
no
you.
one else uses them.
Then yeah, I'm gonna take the.
If
I'd like to take that crossbow, the heavy
if
one.
you guys will give me time, I'm thinking the wand, the potions, the amulet. Those items we should check to see if they're magic or not. If you guys are
Yeah,
Definitely good
don't
for
forget
me.
the flail. Yeah, how would I
Okay.
add the arrows into my ammo? Would I just put 40 where it says 20?
Yeah, you can also just drag it out of the party sheet and into your own inventory. Just grab the dragon head and drag and drop it on yourself.
So, Riley, you could take the bolts if you're going to take the heavy crossbow with you.
I've already actually got bolts. I do have a crossbow, but I don't plan on using it. I'm thinking I might sell. I have a light crossbow, and I might sell that so that I can buy myself some different weapons and different armor.
Do you guys want to see if any of this stuff's magical first?
The crossbow?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we can definitely check
Like
it.
all these weapons and everything? Yeah.
Check it.
Let me
What
send
do-
this
what do we
to
need to
the
do?
ship.
Jesus, I think I did that wrong. Oh god, let me fix this.
I got you.
Yeah, Bob. Can I just use Arcana check on stuff just to make it go quick?
Sure.
Can I help out with
I
that?
will assist.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna
When
need it.
that happens, because this door is open, can I just kind of like peek through and see if I see anything real quick? Just kind of seeing if like there's more, like do a perception check for any like additional enemies that are in here this room.
Yeah, 1 second.
So I want to talk to Phil while he's doing his Arcana check on this stuff.
What's
So
up, bud?
if this stuff doesn't turn out to be magical, then we could go in and sell this stuff one at a time. I've got this fancy little trick here, and it's called distort value. So we just use this, and the value just sort of jumps in price.
Okay.
It's
The only
double what it normally
the
would
only
be.
problem with that is it wears off, and then they know that you conned them.
Except I've got this handy little different name that I like to use and go by when I'm selling stuff of distorted in value.
Well, we could use the disguise kit. I see there's one right here.
Yeah, I've actually, because of the background, I've got a whole false identity.
Wunderbar.
Sir Schmedrick Reelaton.
So, in that room, it stinks of fish and sweat. To the east is a trough holding a hideous mound of half-rancid fish, seaweed, and brine.
Okay.
A pair of wooden chutes lead through holes in the wall.
Is it worse than the fart room?
No, they're both pretty bad. That said, before we move into any more rooms, do we want to hand out any more of this treasure? So the Arcana checks didn't net much. The Thunderstone is obviously magical. It's got runes on it. There are 3 bubbly red potions, which are probably healing.
What's the wand?
The wand appears to be acid, based on the guy who was using it to fling acid at your face.
And there's also the acid vials.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
I feel like we should give, because Phil, you have potions yourself. Blunt, can you heal yourself if needed? Being a paladin.
I can. Yep.
Okay.
Lay on hands.
I feel like Rumble should get a potion.
Yep.
I feel like
I would like a potion because
Norbert,
I am squishy.
yes. And then we can kind of just have the third one with
How about
somebody.
Andriel? She's pretty squishy.
Yeah, we can give one to Andriel then too.
Hey, Blunt, what kind of armor are you rocking right now?
Good question. I think the starting is chainmail. I double check.
You start with chainmail? Damn. Can
as
anybody
a
else
as a
wear
paladin,
chainmail?
you can.
Okay.
I need to double check that though.
Yeah,
If
you
you're
probably
not,
did.
I mean, we got some for you.
And then Norbert? You said you wanted the crossbow bolts, right?
Yeah, I'll hold on to them.
Did you want to split that with Victor since he said he wanted the crossbow itself?
Actually, I don't need the bolts. I just want the crossbow heavy.
Okay.
I'm not against taking the light one as well, and I'm not against sharing the money off of what we sell.
Bob, I guess this is more of a question for you. Is a short sword, is that strength based or is that dex based?
Either. It's a
Can
finesse weapon.
It's a finesse weapon? Okay. Does anybody want the short sword?
Nope.
No.
Okay, I think I'll take the short sword then.
I'll take the thunderstone, the wand, the acid, and the disguise kit if no one minds. If no one cares about any of those.
It's all you.
You said
I
the
wanna
wand
know what this
on the disguise
thunderstorm-
killed acid.
I wonder what this thunderstone does, because it sounds like a stone that I can throw and makes thunder.
No, it's a magical item.
Yeah, but what does that mean?
You could throw it.
Click
It has
on
a
it.
ranged attack.
Norbert, since you're also a spellcaster, you could look at the Garnet amulet. Maybe that's like another arcane focus.
Okay. Do I just roll Arcana, or if I wanted to look at? Or I guess I did. I rolled one earlier. Never mind, and it didn't really net me much.
You can check it out again later.
It's in your
Yeah,
inventory if you want to read it.
Would everyone agree to give Andriel the keys? Since she's a thief, she could be our person who holds the keys.
The fishery
person.
key. Oh, dude, do we want to make this our hideout?
We could
Well,
claim it. We need to
could
clean it
claim
up.
it.
First. Thanks.
Fishery key. Oh, I assume. Wait, no, somebody else has already probably claimed it. I mean, they pretty much put it up on the town thing. So I mean, we could hang here for a year and a half. This could definitely work.
Well, we don't know how long. We would have to check the board to see when it got claimed because if knowing I guess the question is, did Andrea or Blunt share the information about how long Garen stays at one spot to us?
Hey, Blunt, how long does he normally stay here?
That works too.
I don't know. How do I know that information?
You lived with him for so long as a refugee, or as
an orphan, as one of his little lambs.
Do you know how to count time?
No.
Truth. Okay.
I don't remember this at all. It has been a minute.
Was the one that it was been told to. I just don't know if she actually shared that information with us or not.
Andrea would know. I would not know.
She probably
Rumble, would you benefit from chainmail?
What's an armor?
What's an
Do you,
okay? My mistake.
Do you see armor in wrestling?
We could always just sell the
You can hit somebody with it.
the leather, the longbow.
Yeah. Okay, so fishery key give to
Andriel.
Andriel.
Then I guess we could just try to sell the rest of this for cost.
Does anybody want or need a dagger or
Give
a
it to
flail
me.
just to be safe?
Give the dagger to Andriel. She uses a lot of them and she throws them.
That's good.
True.
The rest, I agree. We should cash out. I don't think anyone's going to use any of it.
Yeah, I confirmed. I already have a chainmail.
I might be able to double cash on that chainmail. I'd rather take the time to sell that for double. Same with the light crossbow.
Why don't we just give those 6 items to Victor, who's our pawnbroker?
Our mule.
If you want to sell them for 50%, I can do that with a button.
Can he
Increase
use it
50%
value
or
for 100?
just half.
We would probably have to haggle.
Yeah, no, that's my plan. I'm gonna go use my disguise. Like I've got, as a charlatan, I've got a whole second persona.
So I'll send you those. Do you want to use it on all of them?
Not really, because I can only distort value on one thing.
I feel like we should do the 4 that are still in there. We could totally just
Half price.
sell those half it, and then you could try for the crossbow or the longbow, whichever bow you wanted to sell. But I would do the crossbow since it's already in your inventory.
Yeah, I'll do the crossbow since it's already there. We could just half sell all the rest. So many items.
What are there, 7 of you?
There are 7 of us, yeah.
There it goes. Okay. Done. All right.
Yeah.
And we are going to wrap session 1 right there.
Huzzah!
9:19.
I survived.
Hooray!
I did not die.
You know, that's all that matters.
But yeah, that's fine.
Thank you, everybody, for coming. Good night, everybody watching the stream. If you are tuning into the after, it'll start here in about 10 minutes.
Ooh.